Here we are in Telegraph Cove. We just watched the sunset and it is a beautiful night. There's actually a wedding going on and it's pretty special. Nestled on the northeastern tip of Vancouver Island, this charming little seaside town is a sanctuary for adventurers and dreamers. With its colorful heritage buildings, a salty ocean breeze, and the call of orcas echoing across the water, Telegraph Cove feels like stepping into a postcard from the past. It welcomes you with open arms and a timeless spirit. Once a remote telegraph station in the early 1900s, Telegraph Cove began as a hub for communication and trade, connecting settlers and indigenous communities through a single copper wire that snaked through the wild rainforest. A lifeline of communication in an otherwise untamed wilderness. The name stuck, and so did the magic. A place where the sea meets the forest in a quiet, reverent hush, where time feels slower, and every breath draws you deeper into something ancient. The echoes of that past still live in the wooden planks throughout this tiny village of boardwalks and weathered cottages, each with its own story to tell. There's a charm here you don't just see, you feel. Like the cove is whispering, slow down, look closer, listen. A former milling and cannery village, this special place on the edge of an island, Telegraph Cove, may be small, but it's a gateway to some of the most breathtaking wilderness in British Columbia. You can spend days exploring the surrounding inlets and forested trails, discovering the beauty, soaking up all its charm, and feeling into the resilience of all its creatures and inhabitants. Considered one of the world's premier spots to see orcas in the wild, each summer, hundreds of killer whales return to the nearby Johnston Strait to hunt, play, and raise their young, drawing scientists, photographers, and nature lovers from around the globe. But it's not just orcas. Humpback whales breach nearby, sea lions bask on rocks, and bald eagles soar overhead. Whether you're on a whale-watching boat, paddling a kayak, fishing, prawning, or simply relaxing on the dock, the connection to nature here is undeniable. The forest that surrounds Telegraph Cove is a cathedral of green. Towering cedars, moss-draped limbs, the soft percussion of rain on leaves. There's healing in this majesty and inspiration in every detail. When you come here, you don't just see the place. You meet parts of yourself you may have forgotten. The stillness makes room for your own thoughts to rise. And in that quiet, something stirs. A kind of remembering of how to breathe deeper, how to feel wonder again, how to just be. Telegraph Cove may be small, but it holds a universe of stories. Of the people who built it, the whales who swim beside it, and the souls who arrive here seeking something more. I came here to explore a corner of the world, but I left with something else. A deeper sense of stillness, a softer heart, a feeling I'll carry long after this journey ends. Because some places don't just imprint on your memory, they write themselves into who you are. A place where the wild meets the soul, and magic still lives. Telegraph Cove, a reminder places are more than just scenery. They are sacred.